Hey, so in this video, we'll be doing a question for you, and it's about the fatal finale. And if you don't know what that is, it's about the Pretty Little Liars season 5 summer finale. And I just want to talk about it because I watched that show. And so if you don't watch Pretty Little Liars and don't don't want spoilers or don't like it, leave the video now because I will be talking about it and spoiling it for some of you people if you actually do watch it and haven't watched it yet. So it's been for a couple weeks now that they've been hinting that someone's gonna die, and for those couple weeks I been thinking, and at the beginning I thought it was Melissa was gonna die. I thought Paige was gonna die. It was going to be I was going down the list of everything, and last night when I watched it, I had those same thoughts again, but minus Melissa. I don't know why. I think it was just probably because we found out later that she had no real reason to die. But in this episode, we actually find out that there's a lot of people that could have died. Spencer could have died. Toby could have died, because they all have reasons of dying. Toby's going to be a cop soon, and he's gonna get up there and could find clues to who A is and how all this murder stuff happened. So he could have died. Spencer could have died because she's now a person of interest, and maybe A doesn't like that. So she could have died. Paige could have died because she's getting close to Emily again. So she could have died because A might not have liked it. Anybody really could have died in this episode, and throughout the episode I was wondering who's gonna die, who's gonna die, who's gonna die. I kind of should have there was one person in the back of my mind who was gonna die, because this person the person was in the episode most of the time was actually Mona, and we actually do find out she did die, which that was a shocking but not shocking. But the way that it happened was brutal. Even though we didn't see anything that actually happened at the death, we find out she did die and what her house looks like after the death, and that was brutal. But the way that they set it up, no, I was not expecting how they set the death up, and for everybody that thinks everybody that thinks Allie is actually A, because now this episode came out, I'm honestly saying it's totally wrong, because Pretty Little Liars always tries to misdirect you into a different direction, and it's never that. But I could be wrong, but I don't think Allie would be A, because I can't see her doing that. I could probably see Cece, maybe. I could have seen. I can kind of see Paige doing it, but I can kind of see Paige killing Mona, but not be A at the same time. I don't know. Even though I think we find out that A was actually the one that killed Mona, or some of that, I guess. But it just doesn't seem like Paige would kind of do that. But the reason I say Paige is A and killing Mona is because at the end of this show we find out Mona is in the trunk of a car that is the same color as Paige's car. So it seems kind of weird that they would have the same car, because I don't think I've ever seen anybody else drive that colored car that Paige has. but I could be wrong. I don't really look at cars much, but yeah, it seems kind of weird that they would have a blue car in two blue cars in the same episode and it not lead up to something. So it could possibly Paige be A. I don't know. It just seems kind of weird. But Cece's coming back in the Christmas episode, and when it comes back during Christmas season, and that seems kind of weird. Why is Cece just randomly coming back now? So she could have something to do with Mona's death. But yeah, and the one thing I wanted to be left unanswered was Toby. Like, he gets in a car accident and could have just left there, because it was the next day we find out when Mona was dead. So they could have left Toby's stuff unanswered, saying that he could have died or got injured or whatever, but without actually mentioning him at all. Just say he got in a car accident and no one knows where. But yeah, that's what my opinion is of the show, and I want to know what you thought. Who A was, who was going to die, and all this kind of stuff. So yeah.